Assalamualaikum, my name is Azhar and today we're gonna talk about Arab Mashriq, and I will show you a little bit of the culture and visual forms that is prominent in that region. Let's get started. Mashriq is actually a region extending from the western border of Egypt to the eastern border of Iraq. In there, it includes the modern states of Egypt, Sudan, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Oman, Kuwait, the United Arab Emirates, Israel, Jordan, Lebanon, Syria, and Iraq. It also covers an approximately area of 2.7 million square miles or 7 million square kilometers. The Mashriq itself comprises of two major physical regions. One consists of barren deserts areas that is dominated by the Great Plateau of the Arabian Peninsula, and the other one is actually a rich and fertile territory that is generally defined by the Fertile Crescent. The area of the Arabian Peninsula is bounded by the Red Sea on the west and southwest, while the Fertile Crescent is a region where the first settled agricultural communities of the Middle East and Mediterranean basin are thought to have originated from. You may know this as Mesopotamia, Assyria, which those early historical civilization. Now, since Mashriq itself is a region, let's talk about some of the famous architecture in the area. Let's start off with Masjid Al-Aqsa. While most people actually confuse it with Dome of the Rock, it is actually a functioning house of worship around the outside area of the Dome of the Rock. The name itself means Father's Mosque, which is a reference to the journey Nabi Muhammad is believed to have made on his way to heaven to receive the instruction for Allah. It is actually originally built by order of the Umayyad Caliph Al-Walid. Now we're going to the Dome of the Rock, or in its Arabic name, Qubat al-Shakra. It is built in Palestine too, near Masjid Al-Aqsa by the Umayyad Caliph Abdul al-Malik ibn Marwan. It is also one of the oldest Islamic monuments. The structure is situated on a flat elevated plaza known to Muslim as Al-Haram Al-Sharif, or the Noble Sanctuary, and the architecture itself is rooted in Byzantine architectural tradition, yet its construction in the 7th century represents an early stage in the emergence of a distinct Islamic visual style. The interior and exterior of the Dome of the Rock are decorated with marble, mosaics, and metal plaques. After that, we are going into calligraphy, and one of the similar example to the name of Mashriq itself is Mashq. It is one of the oldest calligraphic forms of the Arabic script, and this type of writing was likely already in use in various parts of the Arabian Peninsula in of itself. Arabic, mashaka, it means to stretch out, and the name Mashq references the fact that some of the letter in the Arabic alphabet are actually stretched out to note the shortened or the elongated of intervals between words. And how does this visual form actually connects into the Islamic culture is that calligraphy in of itself is really important, from the Quran to any sort of notes and letters, and especially in mosque and other buildings, usually they will have a type of marble and that is inscribed with calligraphy on it, which makes it into a beautiful form of visual. Now, another version of an architecture spectacle can be found in Saudi Arabia. It's called the Mashrabiyah, and it is actually an architectural element which is characteristic of traditional architecture in the Islamic world. It is actually a type of projecting window enclosed with carved wood, and it is usually located in the upper floors of building. It is also sometimes enhanced with stained glass. The purpose of setting is to catch and passively cool the wind, and jars and basins of water were also placed in it to cause an evaporative cooling. It is very interesting because, as you can see here, they actually adapt to their situation due to the heat of the region, and so they created something that in today's day and age we just take for granted. So that's the end of the video. I hope you all enjoy what I have to say, and due to the time constraints, I do actually hope you all research it for yourself because it is quite a fascinating thing to look at. And yeah, thank you for listening and watching. I hope you all have a nice day.